In a small fishing village in the Philippines called Bayanihan, nestled along the coastline, the Christmas season was always a magical time. The air was filled with the scent of roasted chestnuts and bibingka, while the gentle melodies of carolers drifted through the breeze. The centerpiece of every home was a brightly lit parol, a star-shaped lantern symbolizing the Star of Bethlehem. This year, however, was different. A fierce typhoon had struck just weeks before, leaving many homes in ruins and families struggling to rebuild. The spirit of Christmas felt dim, overshadowed by the hardship. In the heart of the village lived Lolo Pilo, an old craftsman known for making the most beautiful parols. His lanterns, made of bamboo and colorful paper, had always been a source of pride for the community. But now his small workshop was in disrepair, and his supplies had been washed away by the storm. One day, as Lolo Pilo sat outside his home, staring at the remains of his workshop, he heard a small voice. It was Maria, a bright-eyed 10-year-old from the neighborhood. She tugged at his sleeve and said, "Lolo, will there be no parols this year?" Lolo Pilo sighed deeply. "I'm afraid not, Iha. Without the materials, I cannot make them." Maria looked thoughtful for a moment, then smiled. "We'll help you, Lolo. Everyone in the village can bring what they have. Even if it's small, together it will be enough." Moved by her determination, Lolo Pilo nodded. The next morning, Maria gathered the children in the village. They went door to door, asking for anything that could be used: bamboo, old newspapers, broken lanterns, scraps of plastic, and bits of ribbon. Some villagers offered their time, while others brought food to share as they worked. At first, progress was slow. Lolo Pilo's hands, once steady and skilled, trembled with age. But with the children's help, he began to teach them the art of parol making. His small workshop buzzed with energy as laughter and stories filled the air. Even the village elders joined in, weaving together bamboo frames and carefully attaching the paper to form intricate star patterns. As the days passed, the pile of finished parols grew. Each lantern was unique. Some were simple, while others were decorated with colorful designs. They weren't perfect, but they were made with love and hope. On Christmas Eve, the village came together for the Simbang Gabi, the traditional midnight mass. As they walked to the chapel, the path was lined with glowing parols. The lanterns cast a warm light, illuminating the smiles on everyone's faces. The chapel, too, was adorned with their handmade creations, their colors dancing in the candlelight. When the mass ended, Maria stood up and addressed the crowd. "This year has been hard for all of us," she began, her voice steady. "But look around. These lanterns are proof that when we work together, we can overcome anything. Just like the star guided the wise men to Jesus, our parols remind us that hope always shines, even in the darkest times." The crowd erupted in applause. Lolo Pilo, standing at the back, wiped away a tear. He realized that this Christmas, he had created something far greater than lanterns. He had helped reignite the spirit of Bayanihan, the Filipino tradition of community and unity. As the night went on, the villagers sang carols, shared food, and exchanged stories under the glow of their handmade lanterns. The sound of laughter echoed through the village, blending with the gentle crashing of the waves on the shore. From that Christmas forward, the parols of Bayanihan became a symbol of resilience and hope, reminding everyone that even in the face of storms, the light of unity can guide them home. Merry Christmas from the Philippines. Merry Christmas.